Joel Scambray, Hacking Exposed, Network Security Secrets and Solutions. Dive into the world of network security with our summary of Hacking Exposed, Network Security Secrets and Solutions by Joel Scambray. This book equips you with knowledge on various computer system vulnerabilities to strengthen your security. Understand the importance of open disclosure and how it leads to better security. Learn about footprinting, scanning, and enumeration, as well as how to defend against these cyber threats. Delve into the particular vulnerabilities of Windows NT, SNMP, and others. Become acquainted with firewall types, precautions for different Windows OS versions, and steps to better secure your network.
Strengthen your computer security. Your computer security will be stronger if you base it on knowledge about system vulnerabilities. Publishing information about vulnerabilities leads to more robust security. The more people know about a vulnerability, the better chance it has of being fixed. Open disclosure means better security in the long run. The theory behind the open disclosure movement is that it results in a much more secure internet over time. Developers can't hide problems that have been announced in the media from consumers. To protect your company and your computer system, learn all you can about system vulnerabilities. The art of footprinting. Footprinting is the initial step in any hacking activity, and it involves gathering information about the target. Just like bank robbers, who scrutinize their target before robbing, hackers must first identify their victim and obtain critical information about them. Footprinting involves using various techniques to get information on different technologies like extranet, remote access, and intranet. Once skilled hackers develop a storehouse of information, they can proceed with the attack by infiltrating the target's network. Scanning is like knocking on doors and windows to find vulnerabilities, which can result in unwanted delays and data losses. It is the art of obtaining critical information about a target before launching an attack. Maintaining constant vigilance and monitoring the system continually is needed to stay secure. Automated defensive scripts can also help, but human monitoring is essential. Understanding scanning in cybersecurity. In the world of cybersecurity, scanning is vital for hackers to collect information about a target's network and access sensitive data. It is the equivalent of checking all the doors and windows in a building. By using network information and IP addresses they gather during footprinting, hackers can penetrate other data such as phone numbers, employee names, and server information. Without deploying a firewall, putting a web server or any computer on the internet is suicidal. Defend your organization from scanning by utilizing ping sweep tools, which help pinpoint potential targets in your system. Protecting your organization from hackers. Hackers resort to enumeration once the first two steps fail. This involves identifying valid user accounts or poorly protected shared resources. There are multiple ways to extract this information. By knowing the weaknesses in each computer architecture, system administrators can safeguard their organization from enumeration. Footprinting techniques can provide information about internet, intranet, remote access, and extranet. The rundown of vulnerable areas given in the book can help in protecting the system from hack attacks. Windows security vulnerabilities. Windows OS may seem secure, but there are vulnerabilities present even in the latest versions such as Windows 2000. The underpinnings of SMB/CIFS/NetBIOS make it easy to gain access to private user credentials and application information. It is possible to limit access by locking down TCP ports 139 and 445. The article emphasizes that instead of hiding vulnerabilities from the public, it is better to publish them, allowing vendors and sysadmins to fix and defend against them. The book also highlights the risks associated with SNMP, which can automatically give out data that should be private. Securing your company's applications. Finger and Rukbind are two examples of programs that can be insecure. To ensure that your organization's data is safe, software vendors should teach your company how to secure these applications and disable them if necessary. It's also important to regularly check the internet for security updates on any applications your company uses. This will help you keep ahead of any potential vulnerabilities and maintain data security. Firewall Protection. Learn how firewalls can safeguard against cyber attacks, but must be properly configured and maintained. Firewalls are essential in keeping your company's data secure from hackers, yet they are not a one-stop solution. The two most common types of firewalls are application proxies and packet filtering, each with their advantages and limitations. While application firewalls provide better security, network performance may suffer. Even a well-configured firewall is not impervious to attacks using tools like traceroute, map, and ping. Unfortunately, most firewall vulnerabilities stem from misconfiguration. Regular maintenance and quick patching of any holes discovered is key to better security. Don't allow your company to be the next victim of a cyber attack. Windows 9X security concerns. Windows 95/95B/98/98 SE were not designed with security in mind, sacrificing it for ease of use. In comparison, Windows NT/2000 is more secure. While Microsoft has patched most problems, using unsecured Win 9X systems on the Internet poses potential problems, and script weaknesses such as Sub7 make infiltration easier. Keeping patches updated and using third-party security software and BIOS passwords can help. Hackers cannot do much to Win 9X due to lack of built-in remote login facilities, but if they have physical access to the machine, it becomes vulnerable. It is crucial to keep these concerns in mind when using Windows 9X. Securing Windows NT. Despite being vulnerable to attacks, Windows NT can be secured through sensible configuration and various precautionary measures. Remote access is limited without administrator privileges, creating an added layer of security. The most common entry point for attacks is through applications, so bypassing OS-level security measures is common. To prevent issues, it's important to block access to TCP and UDP ports and enforce strong password guidelines. Regular audits should be performed, and employees should be educated on password sensitivity, never to disclose them to strangers. Windows should also be updated with the latest patches and fixes. Secure your Windows 2000 system. Though Windows 2000 has vulnerabilities, it's not easier to break in than other operating systems. However, its security is still a matter of debate. To enhance your system's security, confirm you're utilizing the right version of Win 2000, restrict access to the server/advanced server, and turn off irrelevant services. Apply the best security methods and norms to protect your system against unauthorized access. The threat of denial of service attacks. Denial of service, DOS, attacks can disrupt or completely deny service to legitimate users and are easily carried out with widely available tools. The costs of these attacks are related to system downtime, lost revenues, and labor involved in identifying and reacting to them. With the rising popularity of DOS attacks, fueled by their ease of execution and broadband capabilities, they pose a serious threat to any system or network. This is the type of attack that political enemies could conduct, emphasizing the need for complete computer security in all organizations, including government offices.
In conclusion, Hacking Exposed uncovers the secrets of network security and shows you how to safeguard your organization from potential threats. Key lessons include the significance of open disclosure, understanding hackers' methods like footprinting and enumeration, and steps to defend against these threats. Focusing on automation and constant monitoring enhances security. Additionally, the book provides tips on securing Windows OS versions, using firewalls, and staying updated on patches. Remember the importance of staff training on passwords and security practices. By applying the strategies outlined in the book, you gain a solid foundation to defend your network and stay ahead of potential cyber attacks.